Shadow Force. You heard.
Is this with Kerry Washington
It is.
and Idris?
All right, buddy.
I just...
It's not Idris, okay? It's Mr. Echo.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I have no idea. I don't think it actually... I just took a shot of the dark. Maybe it's Chadwick Boseman? Is it him? Who was that?
We're going to see who's wrong then.
I think it's the new Snape, actually.
Ooh, Papa Isidu? Oh, no, it's Lupin.
Oh, it's Bishop.
Yeah.
It was Bishop, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
The concept. What, you seen the tray? You know what it's about?
I've just seen a poster.
Let me tell you if this sounds familiar. There's two parents, and they're both spies. And basically they end up falling in love. And they have a baby, and they end up getting out of the Secret Service, and they're kind of on living in hiding. They want to raise this kid, and they don't want danger following them. Does this sound kind of familiar?
It sounds very familiar, Christopher.
What does it remind you of?
Is it the Cameron Diaz, Jamie Foxx?
What is that called?
Spy Families? Get back in action.
This one, Black in Action.
I was going to say, it sounds like a Can't Buy Me Love, Love Don't Cost a Thing situation, if you know what I mean.
Yes, it's basically the same, except this one, she's out still hunting. Because I think this came out on Mother's Day, like that weekend. So they make her be like the mom that's a real protector, and she's out trying to kill. Basically, they're in Shadow Force. Mark Strong, he's the leader of Shadow Force, which is the world's best assassins all together working for the CIA. And you can never leave, or else you get a bounty on your head, and they end up sneaking away, but they're constantly being tracked by these assassins. So Kerry Washington, she's basically got to abandon the dad and the kids so she can protect the family.
Very noble.
Something that was really annoying to me, it was like 50% English, 50% French. And it like wouldn't make sense. Like they'd be having a normal conversation like, hey, how was your day? Parlez-vous français? Just like start speaking French and then back to English, where I'm like, is there like something in the, like, is this a French film, but they want it in America? Because there's just like so much random French that doesn't make sense. And then another thing with the movie, like we said, Black in Action here. I go to theater. It's about half full, maybe. Let's just say I was the only one not Black in Action here.
Okay.
They would be like, they'd say something like, they'd be like, hey, Jeremy, come here. Jeremy, and then the theater was just hooting and and then I was like, what was that? Was that a joke? And also just like keep in mind, normally you go to a theater and it's just like silent, like you sit and watch it. Like if you have something to say to the person next to you, like whisper like, oh, that's kind of what happened there, This one, it just like felt like we're eating lunch at a Subway. Like people be like, oh no, he's gonna shoot him, isn't he? I'm like, yeah, I think so. I mean, just throughout the whole movie. Which, if it was a different movie, I'd probably get more annoyed. But this, I'm like, I don't really care. It was fun, But yeah, throughout the whole time, the theater loved it, and I thought the movie was like fine. It was better than Back in Action. It's like Friends. Like if you watched Friends and there was no laugh track, you wouldn't know it's a joke. At least me personally. And it just felt like that the whole movie. I'm like, oh, they're laughing. I guess that was a joke. Just like things like that. I felt like Michael Scott, and he's like, oh, I love inside jokes.
Love to be a part of one.
I'd love to be a part of them sometimes, because I'm like, clearly they're hitting their audience here, but it just all of them just went right over my head.
So you're saying there's a slight cultural divide?
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess so. And then, as I'm leaving the theater, everyone's like, oh, man, what? That was a great film, And I looked, because I was curious. Critics, I think they're more of my complexion, because they gave it like a 20%, but audience gave it an 85%. So
Okay.
So overall, I didn't hate it. I think I'd probably give it about a minute standing up.
Okay.
Give it a minute. The action's not great, but there's some action. Story's nothing new, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah, fair enough.